everyone, you're welcome to another exciting episode of the Queen Diva Show, and I'm your host, Queen Diva. With me in the studio, I have a vibe king, a handsome hunk. He's the ex-housemate of the Level Up season. Please welcome Hermes. Hi, Hermes.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look really good.
Thank you.
Hermes, you look really good.
Thank you.
You don't even look like the way I see you on TV.
How can I put it? Tina's keeping me lit. So
you really look good.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. So Hermes, tell me, was the Hermes the name your father gave to you?
Yeah, my dad traveled. He worked with UNICEF, so he thought he had this idea naming his children after gods. So I'm Hermes, my sister's Isis, my brother's Akhenaten, my elder brother's Kutumi. So yeah,
wow,
we've got names like that. So that's my biological name. That's the name that my dad gave to me. So it's Hermes, first name. My mom was like, all of you will not just have names that I cannot pronounce. So I'll call you Chibueze. You Ifunaya, you Ike Chuku, and I'll call you Chuku there.
Okay.
And that was it. Yeah. So my dad gave us he said the names. My mom gave us Hermes, Chibueze, Iole. My son names. So those are my names.
Where are you from?
Delta State.
You're from Delta State?
I am from
Where in Delta?
Okwana.
Wow, I'm from Delta State too.
Oh, wow, pleasure to meet you, man. Yeah.
My bro.
You understand?
Okay, so tell us your experience before you went into the house. How did it happen? Like, what made you say, oh, I'm going to be on the show?
So, before I went on the show, myself and a couple of other young, very enthusiastic youth about what the youth can give. I've been doing a lot within the arts and sports. I was championing the basketball community in my community, Orushuki. Also doing a lot with the arts, getting kids, training kids within the template of theater arts. I was doing a lot. I just felt like it wasn't seen as much as it could be, so that we could also help as many of these kids, or even be projected under the light of work that we do. And before now, people have always been telling me, apply for Big Brother, you just might get in. I think you have the characteristics to get in. I just felt like, nah, there's so much work I'm doing outside of this. Like if I go in for however weeks, it'll be on standstill. But at this time, it was just, I got to a point where I felt like with everything I'm doing, the only thing that didn't exist just yet was how much known it could be. And that was exactly, visibility was the reason why I applied for Big Brother, and I'm so glad I'm coming out. I go exactly.
So how's it going now that you're out?
It's going great. It's still very early to say. I feel like there's still so much work to do because for me, this is a lot of, this more than anything else feels like being thrown into a certain kind of lifestyle. I don't even know. I'm adjusting to it, but I've done the work to be here. But to stay here is another set of work, and that's what I'm just trying to apply myself to find balance and stay on this level that I've gained, because it's a lot that can pull me back down even way worse than I used to be. So I don't think I'm a celebrity just yet. I'm just doing the work that it'll take to remain one. Then that's where my mind is at, to be honest. Like, I've got a great team of young people who are absolutely enthusiastic about the work that it would take to stay in this space. We're working at it, so yeah. Yeah,
that's good. Okay. So, have you been to Orushuki since you came out of the house?
No. Yeah, I was, but it was a quick visit. I just needed to, because like I said, I've been around. Well, I don't know if I've said this here. I've been saying around every other interview that I've been at. I've traveled around the world, at least a couple of cities, a couple of countries before Big Brother, based off of the work that we do in the community, theater, art, and everything. Been to a couple of countries, so already out there. And the situation that we have, because we're training a lot of kids within the arts, that's theater arts, and within that template we've been doing a lot, we still are. So I just went there to be a part of the rehearsals for something we're doing in Amsterdam. It's quite huge. I can't even say anything until we're ready to put it out. So my partner, community organizer, Uluwa Value, was already working on something before I got out. And when I got out, I just needed to be at the rehearsal once because he had to travel and he's currently in France. So I needed to see what it was about so I could get in line. So I was there, and then while I was at the rehearsals, I had to visit the King because they were very supportive. outside while I was inside the house, just doing my own job. They were really out there putting the word out, just giving me good projection and whatnot. So it just felt necessary to go see the King. So I've been there, but it wasn't exactly an official visit. We're planning currently, myself and
for the streets.
For the street. I'm going out there, sharing space with like everybody that even before now, I feel like I was blown. Like you already seen me on Davido's video, Burna Boy's video.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
Yeah, I was already really out there, but I wasn't out there. People have really changed my life, to be honest. So yeah, I've not been there. But
all right, speaking about theater arts, have you worked with a movie set before?
Yeah, I did something with Emma. What was that called again? Oh Jesus, I can't believe I forgot it. It's just Emma Idosio.
Okay.
There's this film that she's gotten multiple awards for.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can't believe I'm gonna remember.
Yeah, it's fine. So you've done movies before?
Yeah, I've done movies.
Way back.
So theater is like drama, dance, music, like the entire thing. So I do stage.
Oh, stage play.
Yeah, and I like to believe that stage, because of how instantaneous it is, you have to perform. You can't. There's no cut. There's no nothing. You have to give it there and then. That's my training. Like I train stage wise, instinct wise. So like when I get on set for like cameras, for like video shoots, for maybe sets on a movie and whatnot, I feel like it's somewhat easier for me to just perform, because I know that even if I don't get this cut, they can cut it and get an edit or do another take and all of that. But for stage, it's like you gotta get it there.
Yeah.
And that was the training that I got. So yeah, I have done some film set. I've done a couple of like theater, one in St. Peter's theater, Terra Culture, a bunch of places, Cunan Center, where I go and make basic training. It's a lot. It's been a lot.
You've paid your dues.
The journey has been long, but this is another phase, and I'm quite humbled at how pleasant it is. Just a couple of days in, it's been amazing, to be honest.
All right, so let's go to Hermes. I want to know about your personal life. I want to know about you. I'm interested.
It's a lot.
I want to know Hermes outside the house. Because the Hermes that I've seen in the house. In the house, you can't put everything out there. Yeah. So I want to know your kind of person, because I know you say you have 2 girlfriends. You said you have 2 girlfriends. Yeah. Then you now added Allyson.
No, I mean, God, is that the question?
Now, wait, I'm coming now. No, they'll just calm down.
No,
in the house, you added Allyson, right?
I didn't add, because adding would be insinuating.
Okay, you didn't add.
No, I didn't add. I was in a relationship with her.
Okay, so you're still in a relationship with Allyson.
I'm not still in a relationship with her. In the house, we had our conversations, right?
Okay.
I told her what it was
and
what I wanted. It took 4 weeks for her to consider that. When she considered it, she made it clear that she knows that she wouldn't want to deal with my situation as the other 2 women in my life. And to say that I add is to give numbers, like there's a first, there's a second, there's a third. No, there's no such thing. I met Allyson when I met Allyson. I met that's when I met Margarita when I met them. So there are no numbers to it. It's clearly stated, like instead of me to cheat, because I've done the work to know myself. I know that I'm going to give love to my So I explain that and I tell you this is how I am, but I will prioritize you before I do anything. I'll let you know. So that it's not the case of I'm telling you this is what it is and I'm telling you a lie and then I have to cheat or do whatever it is. I will not do anything that is outside of the truth, because this is what I want to do. So I explained it, so before they say yes, they know what they're saying yes to. Of course it's been hard, there's been a lot of difficult moments, but we've been willingness to do the work, put in effort to discover this new thing that has not existed before, and to discover a way to structure it so that it can flow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I did promise. I mean, it's a lot, to be honest.
Okay, so what you're saying right now, you and Allyson are just friends outside the house, or?
So we had what we had in the house. Myself and Allyson had what we had in the house, under the template that in the house you didn't have to deal. Yeah, it was okay to have a monotonous relationship in the house, because I didn't have any access to talking to my other queens. She didn't have to deal with them in my business and all of that.
Yeah,
so under the state, under the structure that she could have that, we had that, and she made it clear that coming out of the house would be a different conversation. That we have to discover what it could be, what it can be. And for a woman in an industry as ours, you can imagine how a man of my kind of like status could just come and swoop everything that she's building. And she's a queen on her own, and she deserves to build her own legacy in her own line and all of that. So I don't want my narrative to be a pushback for her trying to build her brand. And I mean, there's a whole lot now in the house. We have to consider family, we have to consider the public, we have to consider my life, we have to consider a lot of things. So it was okay to have that now coming in the house, a different reality. So it's just funny.
Yeah, different reality.
Yeah.
Then how did your queens take the fact that you had something to be
pissed. They were pissed, to be honest.
They were pissed, right?
Of course, they have every right, because before everyone went in, Ibuka asked me on the stage when I got on the stage that I'm the guy with that two girlfriend. I'm like, how did that even get out? Like, what is this? And then he said, should we look forward to having another girlfriend? And I said no to that thing, because I already told my queens that because I do not feel like I have the strength or intensity to try and explain how being able to love more than one person works. Like, I literally cannot even go through it again. It was hard with Margarita, it was hard with Blessing. I felt like I didn't have the time or intensity, and I told them that under this reason, I feel like I would like to keep priority to both of us, the three of us. And that was my promise to them going in the house. So I broke that promise, because getting into Big Brother house, the only thing that was available to was time and intensity.
Yeah.
So I had what I said I didn't have to give if I wanted to chase another prioritized relationship. And then under that standard, I did. And it happened, coming out as a different reality, finding balance and all of that.
But they're cool now.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I believe that relationships, be it brotherhood or love or whatever it is, takes effort. I'm owning up to my ish, right? I told them, like, I did mess up enough because I made a promise and I broke it. But I'm willing to do the work to earn their trust again. And they're giving me a chance to do that, and I really appreciate it. And that's what I'm on right now, just, putting in the work to earn their trust within the template that we already built. And that's what it is. There's no such thing as a perfect whatever. It's just effort, in my opinion, that really matters. And that's what I've promised them. That's what I'm currently doing. And I hope it just works out for us.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. I do love it.
Yeah, wish you luck. Okay, so what are you working on now, aside from the children stuff you talk about? What else are you working on? Are you working with any brand now?
So the children's stuff is just one of the things that we did before I go into Big Brother House. I was already an established artist, already traveled with my own theatre piece to Glasgow, to Netherlands, performed at multiple very relevant festivals here in Lagos State as an artist, as a performance artist. So I intend to absolutely continue that. Also, I mean, this new reality exposes me to being an influencer based off of the creative juice that I've built over time. I have an entire team of very enthusiastic creatives, from videographers to everything, who are very good at their job. So it's like I can literally do everything.
Wow.
Yeah, literally do everything. That's influence for brands, being movies, everything that my talent allows me. But the thing that I'm focusing the most on is creating platforms, because Big Brother really changed my life.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it really did. And I just feel like there are a lot of young people like myself who have so much capacity to do, but yet have not gotten the platform to show their capacity. Because before Big Brother, it was already a lot.
Yeah.
And Big Brother put me out there, because that's exactly what the platform does, right? And now I can do so much more with what the capacity I already had, or still have.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of young people in Nigeria have this skill, the same potential as well. It's just there are not enough platforms to put them out there within the light that I got, the chance that I got. So I want to build that within the sports and arts. I want to build platforms, get brands to come get value off of it, get the youth to come get value from the brands and from this platform. Just get ideas where we can sell to brands, and then we can involve the youth as well. Just get people open and then involved and just create value for themselves.
That's good. The fact that you're thinking about others is just perfect. It's great. And I wish you everything good you wish yourself.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're doing very, very well. And I really admire you a lot. Because while you were in the house, I saw different videos. I didn't know how your handler was doing it. Your handler looked like it's Hermes second.
Yeah.
Like you, as if it was you posting. Your handler did a great job.
Yeah, that's the core community organizer. We've been doing so much. It's all been on the underground. Like that's why I went out. I felt like I knew for a fact that we needed a face. We needed it to be seen. Like all of those videos were already things we've done way before Big Brother. And he knows me too deep. Like that's my day one. We've been together. We've been working on everything we're working on together. So he knew how to put it out. We didn't just how I would put it out if I was there as well. So it was just a balance. And now getting all of this projection, I'm just throwing it back at everything we've been doing. So we can just grow because that was exactly the reason why I won in the first place.
Okay, that's good. How's your mom?
She's great. So
you've seen her, right?
No, I haven't. I'm ashamed of it, to be honest. Not like ashamed. It's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because where she's at right now, there are other elderly people, and if I go there as this, I can only imagine how much rowdy the space would be because people now know that Big Brother Hermes' mom is there. So I'm just trying to avoid that. Myself and the team are grinding, looking for how I could get maybe wear a wig and all of that, so I can go there and see her and not pull a disturbance because she's not the only one where she's at. There are a lot of other people's parents who the only aim for putting people in that kind of space is so that they can rest, get the care that they need. Imagine getting people in crowd. I'm just trying to avoid that, and I've not been able to actively plan, but within this week, next week, I'll definitely be visiting her because I've missed her so much.
I know.
It's been a long time.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
Media tour and everything has been a tour, to be honest.
Yeah, I know you've been busy, different things, and wow, sorry about
that. As soon as I can, I'll definitely see her because I missed her.
Sure, please do. Okay. All right. So, Hermes, I have 1 to 13 different level 1 house mates.
Level 1, okay.
Yes, level 1 because you spent more time with level 1.
Yeah.
Or do we add other level 2?
Yeah, level 1 is good.
Level 1 is good, right?
Yeah,
okay,
that's my people.
Okay, so you choose from unit 5. We'll start from the first number you want to pick. So you're going to tell us what you like about this person and what you dislike about this person.
Okay, so I'll pick a number, you tell
me
the person.
Yeah, when I tell you the person, you tell me what
I'll
you
tell
like.
you what I like and what I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't got a lot of dislikes. I'll tell you why, but let me pick number.
You just have to say. Okay, you just have to say one thing. You know what? Allyson.
Ooh.
Did you see it here?
I swear I did not. I just wanted to pick the last, the first, and the middle. Jesus.
So what do you like about Allyson?
What do I like about Allyson? Everything. I think she's absolutely intelligent.
Like what now?
I think that's what I was going to start with. I think she's absolutely intelligent. She's free. She's got a lot of love to give. She's absolutely truthful about how she goes about friendship. That was exactly what drew me to her. I felt like she had this freedom. She could literally be friends with Gidify, be friends with Dotun, and it wasn't a clash. She would be different. Like she would just be herself, and she was able to apply herself to different relationships. I felt like that was so much freedom. It'll take a lot of emotional intelligence to even be able to do that. That was what I got attracted to. So I think she's absolutely an amazing person.
Okay, so you don't dislike. There's nothing you dislike about her.
No.
So she's perfect, no fault.
I don't do perfection. I also don't do dislike because what I don't like is just me saying that they could be a certain way. And if I must be an individual, I have to allow everyone else to be the same because I will not give what I cannot take. So if I'm allowing you to be different, it means that I cannot dislike something that is you. Because if you show who you are, it's because you know who you are and you're showing who you are. If I dislike it, it's because I expect you to be a certain way. And that's what society does to the individuals that make up the differences of society.
Okay.
Just an expectation to be the same. I cannot have that because I want to be different. I want to be different. I don't want to be the same as everyone else. I want to be unique. And if I want that, I should be able to give it as well. So I give people that ability to be different, to be themselves. I will try to understand it. What I don't understand, I'll stay it. What I do, I'll stay it.
Alright, so another number?
Number 1.
Shakes.
Ah, Jesus Christ, what is this? That's my brother.
Shakes is your brother?
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah. No.
I see you guys together, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what the narrative is out there, to be honest. But I can't also, I don't like to tell a lie. I don't know how to.
Okay.
Yeah, I did come out to what, I think it's blasphemous to say that I don't know what the narrative is out there. I think I've seen it being out.
Yeah, about Shakes.
Yeah. Okay. But what I saw in the house was different because he was truthful in the house. people are allowed to have their, again, narrative perspective. That's what it means to be different, right? But based on what they saw, how they judge it, they allow. But based off of what I saw in the house, 24/7 being there, I was next to their beds, to Shaq's beds. He's absolutely truthful. He's a great guy within the narrative of what a great guy could be, in my opinion.
Okay.
People are allowed to have their opinions and perspective about his. I didn't know Shaq's before the house. What I know about Shaq's is what I saw in the house, and that's all I'm speaking on.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my brother. I think he's great.
All right. Another number.
Number 7.
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi is an absolutely great cook.
A great cook?
Yeah. Oh, but I get it cook. Jesus. Nah, I'll say Chi-Chi is the chef of the season. Fina is absolutely great as well. She's generous as well. Fina is the only one that will go in the kitchen and just cook for everybody. Chi-Chi, you will literally need to beg her. Maybe it's because she knows that she's really good at it. Like, but when she cooks, like, you see, the oil.
Everything they separate.
You know, separate is together, so it's like, oh my God. I love you. Now the way she puts it on the table, it's like, nah. And she's really intentional about it. I think she's been through a lot. She's learned so much. She's a great person. She's a great person.
Okay. All right. Another number.
I'll take 3.
Bella.
Bella. Hey Jesus. Bella.
Bella.
Madam, say it as it is. Not fear anybody.
Okay.
Hey. Bella not agree. Bella not agree. Nah, she's amazing as well. I feel like stubbornness for me is the reason why I've consistently insisted on being an individual. And it's only being stubborn, or through being stubborn and being able to maintain, because it's not been easy. People have said, oh, you shouldn't be an earrings, you're a man, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't speak like this, you shouldn't. It's just because I've been stubborn that I've had to maintain, or been able to maintain what I've maintained and then build off of. And I see that at the high capacity with Bella, and that's a woman in a society where women are told to not be, to not speak. That's a woman speaking her truth, not even caring whether one man is somewhere. When she's entered that day, she clearly, when anybody, she's not agree. So I think that's such an admirable quality.
Yeah,
to be able to speak, to be able to speak your truth, see opposition and not stand for it, especially within reason, and then state your point as it is. We're not talking as it is.
Yeah, that's good. I love that about her too. So another number, the last number.
Number 10.
Elo Swag.
Elo Swag is my absolute G. Dancer and the dance. I mean, when I go into the house at first, I mean, it was me and the Swag every Saturday doing the, hey guys, it's 99.999 whatever FM, you know what it is back here. I feel like he gave a show as much as I wanted to as well. I absolutely love him. I wish him all the best that this new reality allows us. So
I think you guys met. You knew Elo Swag outside for the show.
Yeah, when I was out there looking for my mom when she got missing from the hospital she got missing from, I was part of the camera crew that kept coming around to get the story for a particular TV station. Yeah, so he was there. And even when he came around, you just say, yeah, I know you dance, you inspired me and all of that.
Okay. And
I was really grateful because what they did was how we got out, and then other media house saw what they did. I wanted to get the story as well. And that beautiful foundation that I rode up on, even going to the house. It's just, God's work and whatnot.
So Hermes, if you had another opportunity to go back to the house, would you have done something differently?
No. If I get an opportunity to go back, I would do things. Of course, I'll do things differently because I wouldn't be the same person who had experienced it and now got another opportunity. But if I had a chance to go back, of course I wouldn't. I really believe that there will be no regrets. Like if things happen, I'm someone who likes to really be in the moment because I feel like in this moment, if something happens, I like to be truthful to this moment. So I am as truthful and my best self in that moment. And if I regret it, is that I didn't trust who I was in that moment. So I don't do regrets as well. So it's just I trust everything that I did because it was at the best of my knowledge at that point in time. That was the best I could give. Now, of course, I've learned from that experience. Like, I get a chance to do it again. Of course, I wouldn't be doing it like the guy that did it before. I'll be doing it as a guy who's doing it again. So yeah, I would of course be doing a lot of things differently.
Alright. Anyways, thanks for coming to the show.
It's a pleasure being here.
Please tell your fans something. People look up to you.
My fans.
The cool tribes, right?
The coolest tribe.
The coolest tribes, yeah.
Nah, there's no way. I can't find the words to really, the words or the set of words or sentences to really appreciate you guys. People were leaving from second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, sixth, seventh, eighth. You lot kept me in there for 9 weeks. Nah. Some people have been asking me if I was shocked I was leaving. Of course I was, because I really felt like I gave the show and I should be in the show if it really is the show and if that's what it is. But then again, it's votes that keeps you in the show.
Yeah.
But to keep me in the show for 9 weeks, those are bare major votes. Did you know, or would you believe that I had no plan? The only person I told to please help me manage my page was the guy that I didn't even tell until the day I was going to lockdown.
Wow.
Like, yeah, he did all of that, put everything, and then you see my fan base was very organic. I had no plan. People asked me I didn't even know what the strategy was.
Wow.
I literally had no plan going in the house. So coolest tribe, you lot are the realest. Thank you so much for standing for me and then defending me through my journey. Like, there's no way I could have planned for that. I had no plan for it. There was no strategy. There still ain't no strategy. It's only work, hard work that gets into smart work, and we just keep growing and putting ourselves out there. That's what it is. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Alright. Okay, I have something for you, because definitely you can be on the show without me giving you something little.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you get to spend the weekend here in this place.
Ooh, okay.
Dinner, dinner and breakfast, everything you want will be given to you.
So
you can swim, you can use a gym, do whatever you like. Just enjoy yourself.
That's Saturday and Sunday.
That's Saturday, Sunday, yes.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's
Let's
it.
get it. Let's get it.
Thanks to BCB Hotel, they asked me to give that to you.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Alright. Thank you very much. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the show, and if you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to know. And do not forget to follow all my social media handles. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, The Queen Diva Show. So go there, follow me, and share this video, like, comment. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye for now.